how to start thinking in English language. Hello friends, I welcome you to my YouTube channel English Journey with Vikas. And in this video today, I'm just going to talk about how to start thinking in English language. Believe or not, this question has been asked so many times, and people they ask, what is the reason why we are not able to also think in English language? Why we always whenever we have to say something we just also think in our native language? What is the reason behind it? How can we just I would say remove this particular issue? Okay, what are the methods which we can implement in order to just I would say increasing our level of percentage of thinking in English language rather native language? So what are the things that we can listen very carefully, very attentively? I'm repeating, here is nothing which can help you to stop thinking in your native language. You can jot down it, you can mark my word right away. You can never stop thinking in your native language because you have been learning this language, your native language, since your childhood, and you cannot ever stop it. Okay, so from today onwards, you don't need to worry about this particular thing. You can never stop thinking in your native language. That is true, bitter true. Okay, and you have to admit it. So yeah, there is a few things which you can do in order to I would say make your thinking very much strong in your English language as well. You can develop the habit of thinking in native language and the English language both. There is only one thing that you should do. Okay, if you have a sufficient knowledge about, okay, first thing that you need to listen, once again I'm telling you, if you have a sufficient knowledge about the words, the English, okay, like for example, you are living, okay, you are going in market. If you know that particular thing in English, then you may replace thinking in your native language. You can think in English because you know the word, the meaning of that particular vegetable. If I take the example, that is, what is this? That is a cauliflower. That is a cucumber. If you know the meaning, otherwise, what would you say? If you are, if your native is Hindi, then you would say kheera. Okay, so rather doing this, you can also implement this matter. You need to learn the word meaning about whatever surrounding you. No matter that is furniture, that is home, that is tree, that is hair, that is body parts, that could be anything. Once again I repeat, you have to initiate from basic. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to just I would say to learn the word meaning as more as possible. No matter whether you come from city or village, but you need to know the word meaning in English language, each and every steps. It could be anything: bird, animal, vehicle, car, and the home stuffs. Okay, furniture, hospitals, restaurants items, utensils, etc. etc. If you know these sort of things in English language, if you know the meaning in English, then you will able to I would say speak, then you will able to hold with the things. Otherwise, believe me, there is nothing. If you are thinking one day will come, somebody will give me some sort of the recommendation, advice, and once you I would say go through that advice, you will able to develop your thinking skill in English language. No way, it is not going to ever happen unless you come, your native is English. Okay, this is the thing that you can do. And here is one more thing that you can do. If you have a desire to I would say develop the habit of thinking in English language, so somewhere you can I would say increase the percentage of thinking in your English language as well. But you cannot I would say decrease the percentage of thinking in English language, but you can work on this habit. You can make the habit, you can develop the habit. So if you truly want to make the habit, then you can do one thing. You can start reading the books. Okay, you start reading the books, but always remember one thing: when you read the book, okay, read out loud, and when you are reading out loud, okay, simultaneously when you're just coming across any new word, so what you need to do, you need to write down immediately. And once you write down it, later on you have to use those words in your same day the conversation, I mean the daily conversation. If you, for example, if you have written today, okay, in the morning, two words, one is tremendous, second one is, I would say, the like extremely. So how you're going to implement, and where you are going to, I would say, put into the conversation, where would be the, I would say, the right moment where you can, I would say, put it. You have to just find out it. Let's suppose opportunity, you can get it, rather you may not. So what you need to do, if you're not getting any opportunity to use these two words, then what you need to do, you have to create it. It's a very simple. Just, I would say, translate, okay, the things. Try to just, I would say, come up with the things and the matters which will help you to use these two words, okay, in that particular conversation. No matter whether you're getting the place or not, but you have to, okay, adjust it. You have to, I would say, implement these two words. Let's suppose you're using, okay, today I was very happy, so rather saying it, today I was extremely happy. Second one, what was the tremendous? When you're just talking with someone, so you can say, I mean, like, hey man, it was really a tremendously amazing meeting with my friend, okay, after a long time I met him. So you can just, I would say, you tremendous, okay. It's a kind of the tremendous, it means like something is very extremely, I would say, powerful, extremely amazing, etc, etc. So you can use this particular thing. This is very nice. I mean to say, rather, I would say, learning towards or not implementing, you can do one thing, implement one word, but always remember you have to use these words on daily conversation, okay, in the daily conversational things. Are you getting my point? This is very important fact. And if you are not willing to do this, I don't think so you're going to improve, because I also know it's not as easy as you are taking it. It's quite, I would say, hard. It may put you in trouble, but I just want to clarify one thing here. If you're thinking anybody come and tell you something about how to improve your thinking skill in English, it will never happen. But yeah, if you know the words, if you know the word meaning, and if you have the sufficient knowledge about the language, okay, then you will be able to replace the thinking in your native language, okay, in English language. It will happen eventually, little by little. It takes time. It's not going to, I would say, over a night. It's a quite extensive process, I mean the lengthy process. So I just would say, have faith on yourself and stay focused and have patience as well, and while working on that, because if you are seeking and you're looking forward to take see a result very soon, like within a few days, within a few hours, a week, I don't think so. It takes time. It's a little time consuming, but believe me, once you I would say, opt doing this, you will be start enjoying eventually, and it will change your perception and your thinking level as well. It will help you to, I would say, think the things in your English language, rather native language. It will actually replace the things, but it will not ever, I would say, the kind of the decrease your native language, because your native language will be first, and this, your, I would say, like that, your the language as you are learning second language, it will be the second. So here, from today onwards, you are not going to run after this particular thing, and you are not going to ask anyone, hey man, can you please tell me how to start thinking, and etc, etc. You stop doing it. You start learning from today onwards the words and the meaning, and start reading. Just make the habit of reading, develop the habit of, I would say, learning the new words and implementing those words in daily conversation. This is something that you need to do, and I'm just giving you guarantee, okay, by this, okay, you will able to improve your thinking skill, your spoken skill, okay, and you will also develop the habit of thinking in English language. But once again, you will never able to replace your native language. Alright, so this is what I want to share with you. Okay, I'll see you in next video. Till then, take care, stay healthy and stay productive.